you doing this evening? My name is Yakes87 and welcome to Phoenix International Raceway for the tonight's Integrity Racing League 156. It's like half of 312. Something like that. I don't know. I'm here to announce the race. That's what I'm here to do. Normally I'm racing, but tonight I am announcing the race. But you may be asking, but the race was the other day. And so it is. This is a recording, an edit, a super edit, an extreme edit, and a re-upload of tonight's race. I say tonight because it's happening right now. We're getting ready to start. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy. We're out for a great race tonight. It's going to determine who our championship 4 are, and those are going to be these guys. I don't have the names before me. I honestly have no idea. I don't know. I could probably pull that information up, but you know what? I'll put a list right here in my hand. Just okay, there it is. So that's the list of our championship 8, who will be our championship 4. All right, so we're getting ready to strap in and get started. So I hope you guys are enjoying this video. Okay, I've rambled on enough. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's go. All right, hello everybody. We are officially trackside at Phoenix International Raceway. We are getting ready for a very interesting race tonight. Right now, the drivers are in the middle of qualifying, so we're gonna let them get to qualifying. We're just kind of there's a car that just exploded, hitting the tire barrels right in front of me before my eyes. What is this madness? Oh my God, is he okay? He's just sitting there, guys. The car is just sitting there in the barrels. It's just sitting there. Oh my! We need to get like a safety truck out there. Why are we? Hello, safety truck. Hello. Yes, we have a car stuck in the barrels at the front of pit road. I need you down there right now. Like this driver, he's like trying to get the car going, but it's stuck. We need to get someone down there to fix it. Like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? He's stuck. Oh, okay. Oh, we're just gonna leave him? Okay. Alright, we'll do that. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna leave him. Let's switch to another channel and see what's going on here. Alright, boys, here we are. We are gridding for the start of the race. I am focused in on our leader at the moment. Right now, we got the cars staging on pit road. As you can see, staging involves cars just randomly appearing out of thin air. It's like magic, you know. Usually you would think the cars would have to be like pushed out onto the grid or something for the race, but no, they just, bam, there they are. They just line up and they get started. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch targets. Let's see. I don't want like the guy right out front, so I'll pick Mr. Joe Slamma. Hey, he's got my name, but he's not me. He's inferior to me because I am the best Joe. Me. I am Joe. Actually, I have nothing bad to say about Joe Slamma. I've not really raced Joe Slamma very much. I have nothing bad to say about him. He's a wonderful person, but I mean, come on. I'm also Joe, so, you know, it's just how it kind of works out, you know, sometimes, you know, it's just like, hey, you're Joe, but I'm also Joe. So it's like, you know, Joe. All right, anyway. We got the car staging right now. We should be rolling momentarily for the start of tonight's race. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. I really wish I was out there racing tonight, but I'm not. Anyway, let's have some fun with this, shall we? Alright, it looks like cars are in fact rolling right now. It'll be a 1 lap to the green, so they're just going to come around the corner and we're going to get going. The unique part of this racetrack is there is that kink on the backstretch. They call it a dog leg. I don't know what it has to do with dogs, but that's what we call it. It's the dog leg. Anyway, that's an interesting part of the track because, like, the track goes like this, but you can be like, nah, I'm going to go this way. And you can just cut it, and there's no penalty unless you hit somebody coming back on track. But, you know, sometimes that's on them, not necessarily you. But, anyway, that's the unique part. It looks like the pace car is off, and the green flag is underway. It looks like we got a couple of cars with poor restarts there. Matt Boosted takes off. He has a great restart. Look at this. We got 2 wide for second place going up there, and then we got a couple other side-by-side battles there. Looks like the 25 and the 88. Look at, see, it's the 77. He dives all the way down there. He's just like, you know what? The track goes this way, but nah, I'm gonna go the other way. It looks like, yeah, there we go. We got more side-by-side here in 3 and 4. Coming off of turn 4, looks like we got Matt Busta is leading the way. And we got an interesting battle right behind him. There's second place. We got the 09, the 77, the 18. It looks like the 9 wants to be a part of this, so he's going to come in there. And then all these, look at all these drivers. They're just like, you know what, the track goes this way, but nah, I'm going to go this way instead. Because, you know what, it is a little bit faster. And you know what, why not? So anyway, everyone's kind of singled out now. Single file. Everyone's kind of sorted out. Little bit. We got, oh, it looks like there's another battle. Let's zoom in on that battle. That looks like the 48 of Adam de Blasio and the number 4 of Nick Tarabook, followed by the 11 of Eric de Blasio right behind them. Looks like, well, they were side by side, but I didn't get over there fast enough to see it was side by side. Oh my god, I just got word that I am not live. Okay, there we are. We're live. We were live. It just said we weren't live. Anyway, here we go. As you can see, some of the cars have this sickly green color for their car numbers. Those are the drivers that were in the chase, as I mentioned before. I don't know if I actually put in a graphic or not, but you know what? Just look for the guys with the green numbers. Those are our chase guys at the moment. So, we got, looks like we got the 43, the 36, the 48, the 4, and the 11. Those are some of them. Those are some of the guys racing. I don't know who's like in what spot, but you know what? Those are the guys to watch. We got the 19 and the 25. They are side by side coming off the corner. There we go. They both are just like, nah, I'm gonna cut this dog leg. Well, there we go. They're side by side for position. Looks like the 43 almost ran over the 9. And the 25 is gonna get a great run on the outside here. Past Tyler Herr in the 19, and he's gonna pick up that spot. And here comes Jacob Fife, looking to the outside of the 88. Is he going to get there? Nah, I don't think so. Not this time anyway. But he's going to keep trying. See, they're both, the 88 and the 36, they're just like, you know what? I could follow the rules of the track, but nah. Nah, I don't. There's no out of bounds, so why should I follow the contour of the track? Why should I do that? I can just cut this dog leg. It's faster, you know? Just why waste the time doing that? And there he goes. Look at it. Look at Jacob. He's just like, no. Oh, he got a little bit loose. He almost spun out down there. Oh, that could have been exciting. That could have been real exciting. But looks like he did a great job holding on to it. And the 51 is going to take that spot from Mr. Jacob Fife, our Integrity Racing League admin. Alright, let's see. Let's take a look further back in the pack, shall we? Let's see what's going on back here. As much as we like our leaders, it's like we got a little bit of a battle going on between the 17 and the 74. Oh, here's a great battle right now between the 05 of Greg Trigo and the 28 of Lee Pierce. And it looks like they're all stuck behind the 53. So let's see. It's like Greg's looking. He's looking. He's looking. Is he going to go in? Yes, he dives to the bottom of the track and he attempts to make the pass with the 35 coming in behind him. And it looks like Greg is going to take that position, and he's just going to be like, you know what, I want this. And you know what he does? He gets the position, and he's like, you know what, the contour of the track goes this way. I am going to follow the contour of the track, because that is the appropriate way to get around the racetrack. You know, Greg's just over here just like, you know what, I'm too good to take shortcuts. I'm going to beat these people by playing by the rules. And that's what he does. He makes the pass, and he drives away without taking a shortcut. I mean, hats off. What a great driver. I mean, right there, you know. Oh, it looks like he's trying to pass the 53 of James Hudson. Looks like he's making a run. Nope, he doesn't get it. But you know what? Kudos to him for following the contour of the track as he looks to the inside. He looks to the inside. He looks to the inside. He's still looking. He's kind of there, but not really. And yet he still continues to follow the contour of the track. Great job. He's following the contour of the racetrack the proper racing line. He's not taking shortcuts. He's above shortcuts. What a great driver. What a phenomenal driver. Amazing. Just amazing. You know, I'm sitting here clapping because that's just, oh my gosh, that's amazing. What a great, respectful driver right there. All right. Let's see. We are on lap 12 of 156. So, how about that? Let's check in with some of our other drivers. Who can we check in on? Let's check in on our star racer of the night, Alan Roll. But it's like he's over here battling for position right now. Alan Roll, what a great driver. I mean, look, this guy is the two-time defending winner of the most popular driver award, and he's a great guy, a great member of the league, and we're gonna keep tabs on Alan Roll throughout the race today and just see where he does, because he's on a quest right now to get three consecutive most popular driver award titles. So we'll just have to see how that goes, as it looks like he's battling for position with Randy Fayash. And we're going to check back here with Chad Dillon. Look like he's running all by himself right now. Nothing exciting going on there. It looks like Matt Busa is off by himself. He's got about a 2-second lead on David Rattler. And is Tyler Hurd. There's Tyler. There we go. The 51 is looking inside the 88 for position. Is he going to do it? Nope. The 88 holds it on the outside, and here comes Jacob Fife. And see, look at the 51. He's like, you know what? I don't need the track rules. I'm just going to dip all the way below the apron and just take a shortcut. You know, he's just like, I'm going to take a shortcut. But the 88 and the 36, they're like, we don't need shortcuts. We'll get around this guy the right way. And there he goes. There goes Jacob. He's taking the shortcut. But is he going to be able to pass the 51? Let's see. We shall see. Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh well. He tried at least. We've still got an interesting battle right now between the 51 and the 88. Looks like we got a car on pit road. Who is that? Let's see. Looks like Chad Dillon on pit road to get 4 tires and fuel. Something must be up with the 23 machine right now. I don't know what it is, but yeah, they're coming in for tires. I don't know what's going on. Just a simple 4-tire stop. Let's see. I'm going to go back a couple laps, and we'll see if we can figure out what happened with Chad Dillon. I did not see any wall contacts or anything, but it does look like Chad Dillon has retired from the race. And here we got an interesting battle between Samuel Roush and Joshua Campbell as Samuel Roush dives down into the inside of the corner. There's side by side coming off the corner. And Samuel Roush going to take the shortcut, while Joshua Campbell's like, you know what, I'm going to follow the right rules of the racetrack. And it looks like Samuel Roush is going to be able to complete the pass. Let's check in with the 48 of Adam de Blasio. Adam de Blasio, one of our championship contenders, is racing really hard with that pink furniture hoe car of Nick Tarabuck. See, those two have been racing each other really hard from the start of the green flag. I don't know if the DuPont car is going to be able to hold off the furniture hoe car, but hey, you know what? Oh, there he goes. They're diving. He's looking. And he's not going to be able to make the pass. Oh no, and there's some contact with the 51. I see some damage on the 51 as well. The 51 has some heavy damage, and he's sideways. The car's scattered. The 51 spins. He spins and nothing gets hit. But let's take a look and see if we can figure out where that damage came from on the 51 car. It looked like it was a netcode thing that gave me the visual of some damage happening, but other than that, it looked like the 51 got away with no other repercussions. Looks like he just kind of got spun around. Let's go in. We're going to take a closer look at that car. Yeah, I don't see any interesting damage on the car. It looks like it's okay. It looks like Caleb's going to be able to get on his way and continue with this race, but lots of action so far in the opening laps. We're going in for pit stops right now, so we're going to take a short break, and I'll catch up with you guys when we go green again. Alright, hello everybody. I am joined right now by driver Christopher Halling of the Integrity Racing League. How's your race going tonight?
My race is going excellent right now.
Yeah, you think you got a chance to win this thing?
I don't know if I have a chance to win. I slid through my pit stall there. I think we can easily drive this sucker up into the top 10.
Yeah, I did see that. It looked like you did have a little bit of trouble on pit road there. What did you think of this caution that just came out? It's kind of interesting. There was a little bit of 3 wide action. Car spun out, almost killed a bunch of people, but it looked like everyone turned out okay.
Well, I didn't see the wreck itself. I just saw a whole lot of smoke. Not sure who was involved with it. Frankly, I think caution's a little bit more. We shouldn't have cautions on the track. We should be able to just keep racing.
Yeah, I can kind of agree with you in certain circumstances. I mean, this one, it was just a single car spin. He spun it down onto the apron. Didn't really hit anything. He had it gathered. There was no damage. It was one of those that, hey, maybe we could have just kept racing. But at the same time, it could also have been a safety concern at the same time. So sometimes it's good to throw the caution. Sometimes it's not. In this case, it's debatable on this one.
I would definitely agree with you on that.
Yeah, so where are you going to be restarting? Inside, outside?
I'm going to be restarting on the outside here.
Alright, well, it looks like they're lining up to restart here, so I wanted to wish you good luck with the rest of your race, and I hope you are having a good evening here in Phoenix International Raceway.
I hope we put on a good show for y'all.
I hope so too. We're doing a great job so far. It looks like we're heading green, so I'll let you go back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Green flag.
Alright everybody, we are live. We are green again. Let's check in with our front runners right here. We got Matt Busa off to a great start. We got David Rattler pulling away. Yeah, we got 2x2 action to like 10th place or something like that. I don't know. Look at all these people. They're just diving onto the apron and all that. It's like crazy restarts. It looks like there might be some contact between the 25 and the 88. No contact. Okay, we're still going. We're still going. 2 wide between the 77 and the 9. Why am I not focused on them? There we go. Alright, look at this big jumble of cars here as we're going down on the apron here. Oh no, the 25 slides way up the track. Almost gets into the 36 of Jacob Fife. And it looks like everyone's going to get out of there clean. It looks like everyone's trying to get single file line, but some people are just like, you know what, I don't feel like riding single file right now. I got to get up, I got to make these passes, I got to advance onto the championship 4 so I can win a championship at the end of the year. And it looks like 88 spins. The 88 spins. Does he hit the wall? It looks like he does, and he's on fire. Oh my god. He's on fire. Is the yellow going to come out? We got no yellow. There is no yellow. We're still green. We're still green. The 88 looks like the fire's out. Looks like he's going to be okay. Let's go ahead. We're going to go rewind and get an instant replay of that. Alright, so we're following the 88 right now. And as you can see, he goes on to take that shortcut. And he just spins out. And it looks like, oh, he hits the back end of the car. So it looks like not a lot of damage on the 88 machine. Just kind of one of those things. It's just like when you decide, hey, I'm going to take a shortcut. You know, sometimes there's consequences to taking shortcuts. But anyway, it looks like he's going to be okay. It looks like he has to come back through the field. But other than that, looks like car's going to be okay. So we're going to have to follow that story with the 88 car later on in the day. And we'll just have to see how that goes. But let's check back in with that big group of cars at the front there. It looks like everybody is all bunched up, single file, cruising around. So William Dunn has that front spot in that group of cars. Jacob Weiss right behind him, followed by the 25, the 11, and the 4. All right, we got lots of single file action right now here at Phoenix International Raceway. Everything seems to be going pretty smoothly right now. Let's take a look. Let's see if we can find some side-by-side battles here at the racetrack. Let's take a look. There are no side-by-side battles right now. Yay. Okay. Looks like the closest battle we have is this group of cars we've been keeping an eye on pretty much all night. We got the 43, the 36, the 25, the 11, the 4. And it looks like the 36 is really trying to get around the 43. I don't know if he'll be able to do it, but he's certainly trying. And if you see just up ahead, the 9 is also trying to get around the 77. So we're just going to keep an eye on this battle here, and we'll see how that goes, shall we? Alright, we are on lap 37. It looks like this battle between the 36 and the 43 is heating up just a little bit. Actually, no it isn't. It's still about the same as when we last left it. But we're going to keep an eye on it because it is the most interesting thing going on the track right now. So let's just keep watching it, shall we? Let's watch. Together, you and me. We're just going to watch this, okay? We're just going to watch. We're just going to watch. I'm not going to comment. We're just going to watch. Okay, we watched that. We just watched for a little bit. Alright, so yeah, that's a very interesting battle going on right now. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go through the field, starting with race leader Matt Busa. Alright, well, the start of the race, Matt Busa started on the pole, and he's basically been leading every lap. He seems to have the dominant car this afternoon. I don't know if anyone's going to be able to get to him, but it definitely looks like things are shaking up behind him as we go backwards to David Rattler, who has been hanging out in the second position pretty much all night. He seems to be the only one that seems to be kind of able to hang on to Matt Busa this evening. So it's going to be really interesting to see if he's going to be able to close up and get that pass position, or, you know, should a caution come out in the middle of pit strategy and those two get jumbled up, will they be able to get through the field? Who's going to get better through traffic? Who's not? But right now, it looks like it's pretty much the 34 car is just running away with the thing right now. And we're going to go back one more spot to Cody Smith, who started the race towards the front. I can't remember exactly where, but he has actually passed a couple of cars tonight, and he's found himself in the third position, and he's just kind of able to maintain the gap between second place and fourth place. Not really going anywhere right now, but looks like he might be having a fun night. And then we're going to go back to Andrew Fayash, who is really good at Phoenix International Raceway. And he's one of those guys that you show up to Phoenix and you're just like, I want that 77 car on my team, like my fantasy team or whatever team you want. But you can always count on that 77 car to show up at the end of the day and be a factor here at these flat tracks like Phoenix International Raceway. So we'll definitely have to keep an eye on the 77 throughout the evening. And then we are also going to check in on Joe Slam. Oh my God, as we have a pass, the 36 dives below the 43, and they're side by side coming off the corner. And it looks like the 43 is going to be able to get that spot away from the 36. Wow, that was exciting for a moment there. We almost had a passer position. It's crazy. But yeah, the 36, the 43, definitely going to be keeping an eye on those two tonight, because my gosh, they are racing each other so hard, but they're keeping it clean at the same time. And it's going to be really interesting to see which one of those comes out on top at the end of the night here. Alright folks, we are on lap 45 of 156. We're going to take a short break, and we'll come to you if anything exciting happens. So stay tuned and enjoy the broadcast. Alright everybody, welcome back to Phoenix International Raceway. We are tied in right now to a 4-car battle between Tyler Herr, James Hudson, Jay Heichman, and Guillermo Alvarez. They are racing each other really hard here in the back of the pack. And we just saw Tyler Herr pass James Hudson for position, and it was a great pass. And all these drivers are racing each other extremely clean. They're following the contour of the racetrack. Nobody's taking any shortcuts right now. I think they were all... I think they all saw what happened to as the 83 passes the 06. He slides up in front of him, and yeah, he completes the pass. Yeah, he completed the pass. All right, great job, Guillermo. Good job. But as we saw like earlier with the 88 of Michael Duell, you know, he tried to take that shortcut and he spun out trying to take that shortcut. So I think a lot of the drivers have noticed that shortcut and the problems it faces. So more of them are like, you know what, we're going to follow the contour of the racetrack and not take the shortcut. That's what we're going to do. Okay? So a lot more drivers are following that racing line and not necessarily taking the shortcut, which I love to see. It's great when our drivers play by the rules. And yeah, we're just having a great time. Let's see. We've still got the 83 and the 53. They're racing pretty hard with each other right now. Both of those drivers have been eliminated from our championship chase last round. So, you know, those guys, they're just out here trying to get some good finishes, some good races going. Yeah. Let's check back in on the battle at the front of the field that we had. We got Matt Busa, Rattler, Smith. Where is... Oh, it looks like while we were under break and watching that other battle, it looks like the 36 was able to get around the 43 for position. I don't know when lap that was, but it looks like they were able to get that position. Right now, the field is pretty strung out. Oh, I'm going backwards in time. I need to be going backwards through the field. It looks like there's the 51. He's trying to squeeze his way back up through the field after his spin earlier, which was the only caution of the night so far. And look at it, he passes the 74 and he sets his eyes on that 4 car. While the 4 car is busy trying to get around the 11 of Eric de Blasio, the 51 of Caleb Eisenhower is trying to catch up, but he is not getting away with the pressure from the 74 from behind. That 74 is not wanting him to get away, as the 51 dives to the bottom of the track and gets around the Furniture Hoe number 4. Wow, what a pass. He just dove in there and took it. It's like, yeah. So now he sets his eyes on the 11 car of Eric de Blasio. As the 4 car is following in his tire tracks. And the 4 car is probably sitting there like, you know what? This 51 car passed me real quick. Maybe I can use him to get around the 11 car. As the 51 looks to the outside of the 11. As he goes to the outside to try and make the pass. And he does it. He clears him by a nose going into turn 3. And the 51 car is definitely making that outside line work this evening, which is very interesting for a track like Phoenix International Raceway, which is usually pretty bottom line dominant, as the 74 dives in to try to get around the 4 car and does not complete the pass. The 4 car is just going to kind of settle in line here. It looks like most of our drivers are settling in line here right now. It doesn't look like anything terribly exciting is happening at the moment, but we're going to scan through the field again and see if we can find something exciting for you guys to watch. Alright, we're going to check back in here with the 88 of Michael Duell. We saw him spin earlier trying to take that shortcut. Looks like he has right now got his sights set on the 48 of Adam de Blasio, trying to pass him for position as he tries to recover from his mistake earlier in the race. Like I said, the mistake happened when he tried to take the shortcut. Cutting the dog leg. Car got a little loose down there. He spun out. Luckily, he was able to keep major damage off the car, but it looks like that rear damage is still affecting the car a little bit. Alright, everybody, we are on lap 63, and we're going to scan through the field real quick one more time just to see what's going on here. Looks like just about unanimously every driver seems to be running up the track onto the higher line. Some of them, actually, they're all on the low lane right now. It looks like there was a pass made. The 88 passes the 48. Let's take a look at that pass. So here comes the 88. He just dives in there on the inside coming off of the corner. Nobody takes that shortcut. And he just really just dives in there and gets that spot. And then he completes his pass, and then he heads on his way, getting around the 48 of Adam de Blasio. Alright, we're going to step away for a quick break. We're on lap 65 of 156. So we'll catch up with you guys in a little bit here. If anything happens, we'll let you know. Hello everybody and welcome back to Phoenix International Raceway. We are on lap 80 of 156 here. We've officially crossed halfway. And we're just having a lot of fun right now. Nothing exciting has happened while we've been away. Had some cars come in and start getting tires and everything, and that has left us with Andrew Fayash in the lead here right now at Phoenix International Raceway. As I mentioned earlier, Andrew is one of those guys you gotta look out when you come to these flat tracks, and as you can see, he has taken the lead and is pulling away from David Rattler right now. Let's check in on our previous race leader, Matt Busa, who appears to be in traffic, diving below the apron, trying to make a pass on Jay Heichman. Busa doesn't care where he goes, but he's going to pass those cars, and he's going to try to make the most of his fresh tires right now. So Busa's got a lot of traffic to get through right now. He's coming up. He's in 15th right now. He's got a lot of traffic to go through as he tries to make the most of those tires. We got a good battle right now between the 74 and the 83 of Samuel Roush and Guillermo Alvarez. As the 74 just passed the 83, and the 83 is trying to pass him back for position. Let's see how this turns out, but it looks like the 74 is going to drive away from the 83, and it looks like up ahead we got a whole mess of cars between the 4 of Nick Tarabuk and the 43 of William Dunn and the 19 of Tyler Herr. Looks like they're all racing real hard right now for that one piece of position. Just trying to get the position. They all want it because it's closer to the front where they're running right now. But yeah, they all want that. You see the 43 and the 19 being really aggressive here right now, trying to make gains on the 4 of Nick Tarabuk, as we have a battle for position right now between the 73 of Jason K. Miller and the 11 of Eric de Blasio. 73 is going to take the inside side by side with the 11, and he gets it cleared. He takes that spot away from the 11 of Eric de Blasio and continues his march forward here tonight at Phoenix International Raceway. Let's go back and check on. It looks like the 19 also managed to pass the 43 of William Dunn. I left my fan on. Why did I do that? But yeah. Sorry about that horrible audio quality. I had a fan on and I left it on. Professionalism at its finest, right? Oh, and here comes the 34 of Matt Busa trying to get around these slower cars on older tires, and here he comes. He dives to the bottom of William Dunn. He's running all the way below the apron. He's going to try to get around Tyler Herr. Tyler Herr moves up to give him some room, as Matt Busa just drives on by with those fresh tires. You can see here the 19 of Tyler Herr is desperately trying to get around the 4 of Nick Tarabuk. As they're coming up on the slow car of this number 70 of Kent Weatherall, Tyler Herr looks to the bottom. Not going to get quite there this lap. Maybe going into turn 3. It looks like the 4 is kind of pulling away right now. It looks like Tyler Herr is coming to pit road here, along with the number 18 of Cody Smith. Looks like they're going to grab some tires, and we're going to move on to another driver here. Let's see what's going on. Looks like our battle for the lead is heating up between the 77 of Andrew Fash and the 09 of David Rattler. Looks like these two are probably just out here waiting for a caution. Should a caution come out, they would catch a lucky break, be able to come in, get some tires, and make it to the end from here. But this race has really had a green feel to it, other than the one spin. We've actually had 2 spins today. The 51 of Caleb Eisenhower and the 88 of Michael Duell. Those 2 cars have both spun out, both with problems. One of them, however, has actually managed to bring out a caution, and that was the 51 of Caleb Eisenhower. As we check back in with Matt Busa, it looks like he's already up to the 3rd position on those fresh tires. It's not going to be too long before he regains the lead and has a full lap on the field, even with fresh tires. It looks like the 77 is on pit road now, so that means just the 09 of David Rattler is out there on those old tires, and the 34 of Matt Busa is catching up on those. So, as we can see, Matt Busa definitely putting on a stomping on the field right now. Doesn't look like anyone is going to be able to contend with Matt Busa at the moment. Looks like he pretty much has this race locked up at the moment. Three wide, the 51 passes the 25, looks to the outside of the 36 of Jacob Fife as he's looking for another position on track. There goes the 51 around the 36 on the outside, but Jacob's not backing down yet. He's going to fight back on the inside as he cuts the dog leg. They're 3 wide down there, and he's looking, and he got past. He's cleared. There's no contest at this point. Right now we got a 3-way battle between Andrew Fayosh in the 77, Jacob Fife in the 36, and Caleb Eisenhower in the 51. All 3 of them are just kind of hanging out. Looks like 51 is driving away on the fresh tires, and it looks like Andrew has fresh tires as well as he powers by on the inside of Jacob Fife. And this battle's really heating up right now between the 71 and the 51 and the 36. It isn't really heating up. That's a lie. I'm very sorry. But they are the closest 3 cars on the track right now. So let's just watch them for a minute, shall we? Let's watch them. You and me, together. We'll watch them right now. Ah. Let's see. Okay. Okay. As we check our leaderboard right now, it looks like Matt Busa has almost the entire field a lap down right now. Looks like all but 7 cars are a lap down. One of them being Matt Busa. The last car on the lead lap right now is Lee Pierce. So it'll be interesting. If this race goes green all the way, all of these cars the entire field could potentially be looking at being an entire lap down. And that just goes to show you how dominant the 34 car is right now. But the interesting about it is right now we've got this battle between the 51, the 77, and the 36. That's going to be our battle for 2nd position throughout the day. It looks like the 09 of David Rattler says he wants to be a part of this. But with the 34 running as fast as he is right now, that's definitely a battle for 2nd place. We're 3 wide in turn 3 and 4 with the 51, the 77, and the 23. And the 51 is looking to get his lap back from Matt Busa in the 34. As he dives down to the bottom. The 51 is side by side with Matt Busa right now. And the 77's like, hey, I'm going to take advantage of this. And he goes 3 wide. He dives down to the bottom of the dogleg. And the 77 is going to clear both of them. And both the 77 and the 51 are going to get their laps back from Matt Busa. And then there's Jacob Fife right behind there. He's like, hey, I want some of this too. The 51 and the 77 make a little bit of contact heading into the corner. As the 36 and the 09 do get around Matt Busa, and they will get their laps back. That's one of the problems with coming in earlier than everybody is you do get a little bit of jump out on those older tires, but when those other cars get those tires, they are also able to get a jump on you. And that is clearly what's happening right now between those 4 cars getting their laps back from Matt Busa. You see the 09 of David Rattler getting around the 36 of Jacob Fife and clearing that position. The 34 is going to settle in behind there, and we're going to go ahead and take a little bit of a break. And we'll catch up with you guys in a couple of laps here. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you're enjoying the race. Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back to Phoenix International Raceway. We're tuned in right now. It is lap 112 of 156. We are closing into the closing stages of this race. Looks like we've got the 36, the 88, the 53, and the 9 all kind of bunched up together right now. There hasn't been a whole lot of action going on right now. We've been green for a long ways. Everyone's just kind of, as you can see by the chart here, everyone's just kind of strung out right now. We're checking in right now on the 09 and the 77. Looks like the 77 is out ahead in some traffic right now. He is our current race leader. It looks like Matt Busa, with that early pit stop Saturday, has fallen back to the 5th position. So, like I mentioned earlier, it looks like Andrew Fayash is here to make a statement and say, these flat tracks, these are my tracks. I'm going to win these tracks. So, Andrew Fayash really taking advantage of probably some poor pit strategy by Matt Busa this evening. Let's ride along with Andrew Fayash right now, as he takes a couple of laps around Phoenix International Raceway. Let's ride along and see what he's up to. So he's trying to get around the 29 of Alan Bajari right now. See, he gets right up on the bottom of the track there. And see, he follows the contour of the racetrack. And yeah, he's really low, below the yellow line in 3 and 4. And he's just very smooth, powers it down the front stretch here at Phoenix International Raceway. So, Andrew Fayash doing what he needs to take hold of this race right now. As, oh my god, behind him we got a conglomerate of cars. The 83, the 48, the 09, the 29. It looks like the 09 is trying to get through all these lap cars, so he doesn't want Andrew Fayash to get away with all this traffic in the way. But, you know, all this traffic is also having their own races with each other. Alright, we are checking in right now with a battle between Randy Fayash and Carson Blytle. Beidel, I don't know, Carson. But it looks like Carson has just completed a pass on Randy Fayash and is now driving away. So I guess there's not much to check in on there. Let's check somewhere else. Oh, here we go right now. A battle between Joseph Theis and Cody Smith. It looks like Alan Roll to pit road. He's going to get some fresh tires and see if he can maybe win this race. Yeah, it looks like Joseph Theis is going to pass and complete the pass on Cody Smith. That is for 10th place right now. 9th place exchanges hands right now, as things are starting to kind of heat up a little bit. We got 34 laps to go here at Phoenix International Raceway. So we're nearing the closing stages of this race here tonight. Closing in right now, our 2nd place driver David Rattler is trying to get around Greg Trego and a whole bunch of other lap cars that are right ahead of him here. We got a big mess of cars that he has to get through if he has any hope of chasing down Andrew Fayash, who is also in the middle of some traffic right now. But don't look too far back, because there's the 34 of Matt Busa. He's starting to reel him back in and try to... Matt Busa doesn't want to be denied this race, but he's going to have to go fight for it with only 34 laps left in today's race. There's Matt Busa. He dives in, and he's going to take the 2nd spot away from David Rattler as he sets his sight on Andrew Fayash, but he has a lot of lap traffic to get there before he can get there. We'll see. Is he going to make it? Is he not going to make it? It's going to come down to this. But then the question comes, what happens if we get a yellow flag? Then all this strategy goes out the window, as everyone's going to come in and get some 4 tires, and then we'll have a very interesting restart on our hands. But right now it looks like it's going to be either the 77 or the 34, and it's going to come down to strategy whether the 34 or the 77 is going to be able to pull off the win here tonight at Phoenix International Raceway. It looks like the gap is definitely closing right now, as the 34 and the 77 only have the 106 car of Jay Heichman between them, and the 34 dives to the bottom. He blinks out for a moment, but he is going to complete the pass on Jay Heishman. So there are no longer any barrier cars between the 77 and the 34. So I feel like if I'm Andrew Fash right now, I'm getting worried because I got that 34 car closing in on me, and he's been the fastest car tonight. So, you know, you just kind of got to wait. Yeah, maybe he'll get a caution. I can beat him heads up, because if this stays green, it looks like it's the 34's race to lose at this point. Look at them. They're right on each other. And there goes the 34. He goes on to the outside. He's looking to the outside. It's a drag race down the front stretch into turn 1. It looks like the 34 with those fresher tires is going to just pull away. And Matt Busa goes back to the lead here at Phoenix on lap 131. Wow. Amazing. Just amazing. As we got a mess of cars behind them with the 88, the 19, the 53, and the 05. There goes the 53 trying to pass the 05, and the 88 passing the 19 at the same time. As they go into turn 1, everyone's kind of giving each other enough room. It's kind of what everyone's been doing tonight. Just giving each other enough room, make pass clean. Alright, well, lap 133 of 156. We've got Matt Busa in the lead right now. We're going to come back for another short break, and we'll be back to take you all the way to the end here at Phoenix International Raceway. So stick with us. I hope you're enjoying the broadcast. We'll see you in a minute. Alright, everybody, welcome back to Phoenix International Raceway. We have 10 laps to go, and the caution has just flown on the racetrack. So we're going to rewind a little bit and see if we can figure out what exactly that caution was for. Look like contact right here between the 35 and the 9, and oh my god, the car just explodes and then disappears. So let's take a closer look at that. See if we can. Yeah, you can see right here there's a little bit of contact. The car just into the wall in a fiery explosion, and then it just kind of disappears, and that's that. So contact, tight racing. Everyone's kind of getting tired here at the end of the race, but that puts us in an interesting spot because we have Matt Busa on pit road right now. Busa is on pit road. Looks like all of our leaders are on pit road to get some tires, as we have a 10-lap shootout to the end of the race here. So everyone's going to get some tires, and we're going to see how that plays out. Anyway, fiery explosion at the end of the race here. We're going to take a quick, short break. We'll be back for the restart and through to the end of the race. I hope you guys stay tuned, and we'll catch you guys at the restart. But big action taking place here at Phoenix International Raceway. Fiery explosions, crashes, cautions, all that fun stuff that we love about racing. So sit tight. We're going for a hell of a finish here at Phoenix International Raceway. Alright, everybody, we are lined up for the restart here. We got Matt Busa on the inside, Andrew Fayash on the outside, David Rattler on the inside of row 2, Caleb Eisenhower on the outside of row 2, then we got Jacob Fife, William Dunn, and that's going to be our top 6. So here we go. Pace car is off, and the green flag is out. Caleb Eisenhower with a great jump on the restart pushes Andrew Fayash all the way down the front stretch into the corner, and Matt Busa gets away clean with the restart. They're side by side behind them. Caleb and Eisenhower are being really aggressive right now, trying to get that spot from Andrew Fayash, but Andrew Fayash is setting his sights on Matt Busa, trying to close out the deal. The race and prove that he is the best on these flat tracks, but not if Busa and Eisenhower have anything to say about it. And there goes David Rattler looking to the inside. He backs off at the last minute. Jacob Fife right behind him. Close racing in the top 5 here at the end of the race. We've got just 5 laps to go here at Phoenix International Raceway. It's anyone's race at this point, but Matt Busa clearly has the advantage over Andrew Fayash, Caleb Eisenhower, David Rattler, and Jacob Fife. Caleb Eisenhower still looking, but Andrew Fayash working that high line really well, and it looks like he scrapes the wall just a little bit, but not enough to slow down his momentum or hurt the car. Looks like he's able to keep going as he's trying to trying to work on getting Matt Busa reeled in and get that spot back, but Matt Busa is just inching away ever so slightly, so Andrew Fash cannot get there. We've got side by side for 6th place between William Dunn and Joseph Theis. Everyone's cutting the dog leg here in the closing laps. Everybody trying to get all they can at the closing laps. Caleb Eisenhower is really looking on that 777 car, trying to get that last spot away. Oh, Andrew Fash into the wall. Caleb Eisenhower dives down below. 3 wide going into turn 3. David Rattler also trying to take advantage of the spot. Andrew Fash battling back on the outside, trying to lose not 1 but 2 spots here, trying to minimize his losses as he continues in the closing laps of this race. But don't look too far back, because there's Jacob Fife waiting for someone to get mixed up in this and pounce on those positions. And we got 2 laps to go here at Phoenix International Raceway. David Rattler diving down, trying to get that pass on Andrew Fash here in the closing laps. It's close, but I think Andrew Fash definitely has the advantage here on the working that outside lane here at Phoenix International Raceway. The white flag is out. I think should be 156, right? Yeah, 156. So we are on the white flag. Last lap. David Rattler, Andrew Fash battling for position, coming off of turn 4. Who's going to get it? And Andrew Fash gets the jump off the corner. It's going to be a drag race to the line. And it's going to be Andrew. 77 gets that last spot. And Matt Busa is your winner tonight here at Phoenix International Raceway. Here I am with my fan on again. Very unprofessionalism. Very unprofessional. Closing out the broadcast. Anyway, let's take a look at the 34. There's our race results. Matt Busa doing all kinds of burnouts and spinouts, and he's really celebrating this one, that's for sure. But props to Matt Busa for pulling off the win here at Phoenix International Raceway. Definitely had to work for it with the late race fiery caution and explosion and all that, but overall, another great race as the Integrity Racing League moves on to Homestead Miami Speedway, which I am the proud sponsor of that race. I'll have more information of that coming out this week. It depends on how long it takes me to get this edited and uploaded, but more information on that coming out very soon. Matt Busa doing his traditional reverse burnouts, enjoying this win. Another great one for Matt Busa. Another great race for the Integrity Racing League. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did, and as always, we'll see you in the next one. See you later.